Hey guys, welcome on SA Boxing Talk. Joining me right now is Gary. Gary, how do you feel after your win tonight in such a superb fashion?
How's it, guys? Thank you so much for having me on, firstly. And I just want to say thank you to God, firstly, for the knockout, obviously, by God's grace, by God's will. And I feel unbelievable. Obviously, I can go a couple more rounds, but I'm just happy to get the knockout. In my last performance at Sunbet, I really wanted a knockout, and it was so close yet so far. But I took what I had to learn from there, and I brought it into this fight. And God's blessings, here came the knockout.
I think you being out of breath right now is a little bit more to do with the celebration than the actual fight.
100%. I had to jump on all the boys and carry on like an animal. We have to. We men at the end of the day. We work so hard for it, so when it comes, it's so rewarding.
No, definitely 100%. Can you tell me a little bit, was this kind of your game plan going in? Was the plan to finish him in the first round? Or, what had you guys been working on in the gym?
No, look, like I said, from the beginning of my career, I'll always be humble, so I'm not going to stand here and say I knew I was going to knock him out, I knew I was going to put him to sleep, whatever, The game plan was listen to Pete. Like I said in my interview yesterday at the weigh-in, I'm going to listen to Peter, the sniper Smith. And, I listened, I did my job, he did what he had to do, told me what to do, and, then it came.
So you train at Smith Boxing, correct?
Yeah, I train with Pete. He's my trainer under Smith's Boxing. He's also my management team. At the end of the day, they're my family. So, I'll always be with them. I'll never move teams, never move to anyone. That's my family. If I'm not with them, I won't box.
Okay, so they're part of the inspiration of why you do what you do.
No, 100%. And, Pete was a boxer as well. My father was a fighter as well. So, I take inspiration from both of them. I just want to make them proud. I actually get quite emotional before fights because of my dad and coach, because I know deep down all I want to do is make them so proud. And at the end of the day, if we don't fight well and we lose, we're not making them proud. So, you got to win.
100%. I like the mindset that you have. Can you tell me, what do you guys do in your training and stuff to sort of help you mentally prepare? As you say, you get very emotional. What do you guys sort of do to calm those nerves, to get you through that slump?
Look, not to correct you, but it's not nerves, it's emotions. We're all human beings. We all get happy, sad, angry, whatever it may be. But I find that for me, myself, when I'm calm, I'm ready. I don't like fighting angry. If I have to fight angry, I will. Then good luck to the opponent. But at the end of the day, your mindset is go in there and do your job. I box for a living. It's what I do. So at the end of the day, I'm there in the gym every day, twice a day, 3-4 hours at a time. Like I said, even the other day, my parents complain because I'm in the gym too much. They're like, listen, you can't live in the gym. I'm like, but why? It's fun.
I think if I could have like a pillow and some blankets, I'd be fine living in the gym every day. It is a great place to be, and it's also a lot different to young people as well. So, is that sort of something that you've wanted to do? Did you ever want to go out and party and live the youngster life, or is this like just this is your life?
Look, we are all youngsters at the end of the day. I'm 22 years young. I'm definitely going to go have a party tonight. Definitely going to go celebrate. But at the end of the day, you got to live life in, like, you have to live it in an equal manner. You can't party all the time and not focus on your dreams. You have to live everything 50-50. You train so hard for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months at a time. Then go have some fun afterwards. It doesn't mean you have to drink and smoke and carry on like an idiot. You can go have some fun with the boys. I'm with my friends. Like, live life a little.
Yeah, no, it's all about balance, and I see you've got that like quite early on in your career. You've noticed that and you've implemented that into your style as well. Can you tell me a little bit more about your style? Like, did a fighter, apart from your dad, I know you mentioned your dad, but did anybody else like Muhammad Ali or anybody else like that inspire part of how you fight, your flashiness, the furry coats?
No, look, in South Africa, boxing was a dying sport, and I stand strong on the point that it was, because currently, because of people like Kevin and BSA, all the promoters, Sunbet, Legacy Promotions, all of them, they are helping boxing rise again. It's becoming one of the most prominent sports in the country, if not the most prominent sport. So, look at for me, with my style, I just do it a little bit differently to everyone else in this country, because everyone does the same thing. So be a bit different, be yourself, show a bit of your character. The crowd likes it, the cameras like it, and that's my inspiration. I just said be a bit different to everyone else, and look, I can get a couple outfits from people like Ryan Garcia, who's a pretty boy in boxing. So he's good people to look up to, as well as David Benavidez. I know T, my training partner, likes Mike Tyson. I love him too. We fight similar to him in a way. Well, that's the style that we kind of ingrained into. But my inspiration at the end of the day is myself and my family.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that, and also thank you so much for your time joining us at SA Boxing Talk. All the best for the future.
Perfect. Thank you so much for having me.